Welcome to the iRonik show clips. To get deep insights in quick time, subscribe to the channel now. On a very biological level, what causes acne? I mean, obviously there are glands, sweat glands and everything. Under your skin. So, what exactly is a trigger point of an acne?
So now in your teens, when you are either attaining puberty, the hormones are changing.
Hmm.
Okay. And then the hormones are trying to find something called the hypothalamus pituitary axis. They're trying to find a balance. And during that period, in people who have a genetic predisposition, there will be a lot of oil secretion because of the hormones going up and down.
Hmm.
And when there is a lot of oil secretion, the normal process of excretion of that oil in the skin is through the pores. The
Right.
pores that we say, a lot of people say, my pores
Hmm.
are open, my pores are open. Actually, your pores are supposed to be open. We have about 20,000 pores on our face, and they are supposed to be open because only if they are open will this oil or sebum be excreted out, right? We don't see it
Right.
if it is done in excess. There's a lot of secretion, you feel that the skin is oily. Okay?
Yes.
Now the pipe or the opening is small, but there is overproduction. So what will happen?
Hmm.
There will be clogging. So that clogging, that oil will collect and become like a thick white, when you have ghee which solidifies, becomes
Yeah.
thick white, right? So this same way, these lipids and oil will clog and collect because there's over secretion. The body is not able to throw it out through
Hmm.
the pore. So that collects and solidifies. And that becomes a whitehead.
Okay.
Now, when this whitehead gets exposed to light, it becomes a blackhead
Okay.
because it gets oxidized. All right, it's not dirt. It's
Understood.
oxidization of the whitehead, of the sebum in the whitehead, that turns it into a blackhead. Now, the third thing, as I said, that there are normal bacteria which are present in the glands. Okay. Now, suddenly, because there is an excess of that sebum, these bacteria, Cutibacterium acne, they're called, they have a feast. So when they have a feast, they are multiplying in number,
Yeah.
and so there is a lot of inflammation. And so when there is a lot of inflammation, these blackheads and whiteheads will turn into pus-filled pimples because the bacteria have increased in number.
Hmm.
So you will have pus-filled pimples. When 2-3 oil glands get together, because इतना सारा secretion हो गया है that
Yeah.
if there is one here, but both have swollen because there's a lot of oil secretion, then they become one, and then you get that big cyst, the large cyst. So
Right.
that is the whole thing about how acne are formed. Now, what are the triggering factors apart from hormonal imbalances? The basic thing is always hormonal imbalance, whether it's a teenager or an adult or an old person, whoever. It's always the underlying factor is always a hormonal imbalance, but there are aggravating factors. So the underlying fire is hormone,
Hmm. Hmm.
but the fuel that you keep adding is your lifestyle, which means the diet, sugar, dairy, jaggery, maida, potatoes, anything with high glycemic index, pizzas, burgers, all of these will increase a hormone called IGF-1, which will send signals to the oil glands again to produce more oil. So that is a fuel. It's an add-on aggravating factor. Then, so that is food. Second is sleep. So if you're not sleeping adequately and you're not sleeping on time, your
Hmm.
body loses its circadian rhythm. And then again, the same thing happens, signals to the brain and then to the oil glands. Third is stress. If you're stressing a lot, your cortisol hormone will increase. If that increases, again, the same cycle
Okay.
of increasing the hormones which produce more oil. Fourth is pollution. Pollution also disrupts the hormones. Fifth is lack of exercise. And the last important thing is things that people apply on the face. So if you apply a lot of oil on your scalp and sleep overnight,
Hmm.
and that oil trickles on your face, the oil can clog the pores. The opening that I'm talking about, which is, a normal process of having your sebum thrown out of the
Hmm.
skin, of the body rather, that if you block with oil, with any product that you apply on the skin, which is oil based or cream based, then there is collection inside again, and then
Yeah.
the same process of over oil, oiliness over, there's a lot of sebum there, the bacteria will multiply, the same process. So again, you should, if you have oily skin, you have to use the right kind of products. If you have acne prone skin, you have to make sure your products do not have oil and heavy creams in them, because that will also clog pores and give you more acne. So these are all the
Right.
various aggravating factors. And one thing I forgot, is some medicines like steroids. So sometimes steroids are given as a medicine for, lung
Uh-huh.
infections, lung asthma, and autoimmune disorders. And sometimes people take anabolic steroids.
Right.
Right? Both will increase acne.
If you like this clip, check out our other clips and never stop learning.